Hi everyone, it's your favorite realtor here, Alyssa Barajas. I wanted to talk to you guys about why I take so much time in preparing my properties before I list them, and why if you're thinking of selling your home that you should definitely do the same. So I want to share with you guys an experience I had recently. So I met with a seller earlier this year, and she was interviewing realtors, okay? When she had met with the initial realtor, her house needed a lot of prepping. And what I mean by that is we're talking just decluttering, trash clearing. It needed to be clean. There was a lot to be done. When she met with the first realtor told her, you don't have to do anything. I can sell it just like that. And to you, selling, that's awesome. I'll take it. I'll do it just like that. I don't want to have to do anything, right? But she sat on it for a bit, just family stuff. It was not for any reason. And then somebody had mentioned me to her. And she called me and she said, hey, I want you to come look at my house. I want you to see what you think you can sell it for. So it wasn't even about the prepping. She just wanted price. So she was really interviewing realtors for price. And mind you, at the time, I didn't even know the conversation that she had with the other realtors. So that wasn't even the conversation. So when I met with her, I immediately said, we need to clean up the place and I can help you. And I know we can get a lot more if we clean it up. And she was kind of thrown off by that. Obviously, I, said it in a way where it wasn't like I was indicating that the property was just ridiculous and gross and like that. It had nothing to do with that. It's just that she was by herself. She needed help. I can tell she needed help. She didn't even need to ask. I could hear her in her voice. I can feel her stress. So I said, look, I can get some muscle guys out here. We can clean it up. We can, clear your trash for you. I'll get my landscapers over here. I'll do everything you need. And I promise you, I know that you don't see what I see, but I promise you, you're going to be so proud of just waiting out a couple of weeks and letting me do what I need to do to make your property look presentable. Okay. And when I say that, I'm not asking for the sellers to repair anything. I'm not asking for anything like that. I just wanted to clean it up. I just wanted to look nice. I wanted to get my cleaners in there, scrub the baseboards, clean behind the toilets, like places that you just don't touch for years of you being there, and you just don't have the energy to take care of your home anymore. That's really what was going on. So when I provided a higher, sales price, given that please allow me to do these things, she was like, okay, if that's all that it takes, like I don't even have to do anything. Like why would I not wait? And I said, exactly. And, and she did express to me, thank you for seeing more in my home, because I met with another realtor and they did not see any of that in my house. They pretty much made me feel like, yeah, your house is like kind of junky. We'll just sell it. We'll get rid of it. And that's not the way I see things. I know you take pride in your home, and my goal has always been to let me help you get it to a position where it's presentable. And another buyer wants to take it on their own and take care of it and live in it. So what we ended up doing was, it took us almost a month, and that was not even the plan. The plan was 2 weeks. It took us almost a month. And I don't even know how many times she used my trailer. It was probably easily four times. We cleaned it up. We, decluttered, trash clearing. I had my landscaper do the front and back. After everybody was all done, I hired my cleaning service before the staging. And then we did the staging, and then we did photos. And man, let me tell you, I'm going to post up the listing that it's sold already. And I was right. We got more than the list price. And she was so thankful that I, did all of that and saw more in her home than somebody else because of the condition it was in the first place. I never had photos of the condition it was in that moment when I met her, but I just knew if we just took some time to prep it, that's all that it needed to sell dollar. So that is the reason why I take so much time in meeting with the seller and asking about timelines, because timeline matters. Sometimes the sellers are in a rush, they have to do things, sometimes are not. If they allow me the opportunity to prep it, I will. I'll do I hire my cleaning service, my stagers, landscaping, trash clearing. I bring the muscle guys, whatever it is that they need. So I just want to share with you that if you have the time to allow, your realtor to prep it, you need to prep it. Don't just sell it just because you're in a rush and you want to sell it. It's really important that you take some time. That's why I always ask sellers, let's have this conversation beforehand, before you even ready. Call me when you're even thinking about it, because we can discuss the options and the prep and the timeline. So in a little bit, I'm going to post up the property that I sold, and it turned out great. We had multiple offers. We had a very, very busy open house weekend, and I couldn't be more proud. It turned out exactly how I anticipated it to turn out. So if you're thinking of selling your home, have the conversation of how can we prep it to sell it for top dollar. Okay? I hope this helps you guys. Bye.